So several years ago, my dad used to operate a jewelry store at this very location on James Street. And I came in and one day, business wasn't that great at the time, and I said, "Dad, let's put some signage in the window." What kind of signs? Neon signs. They're bright, they're colorful, they attract attention, they're energy efficient, and they last a long, long time. So that was my duty. My duty was to go find someone that could make a neon sign that would be in the window. In any event, I couldn't find someone that would do the job that I wanted to have done, so I decided to go to school myself. I've had many of you as students in past years, taught at the Utica City School District for many years. Packed up the truck, went down to Tennessee, and 6 weeks later I came back and opened Just Neon Sign Company. And it's been continuously operating since 1993. If you look around the city, most of the neon signs that you see today may have come out of my shop. I certainly have repaired them over the years. One of the things that I do make, and I pride myself, are the neon clocks that you may see. There's several in the area. They have advertising around them and a beautiful clock in the center. All handmade, all handcrafted. I have many national clients: TGI Fridays, Panera, Marquee Cinema, Kwikset Lock Company. There are many people that need neon for various reasons, and I'm fortunate that they reached out to a small shop here in Utica, New York, to have the neon made. So years ago, there were probably 5 or 6 neon shops in a city this size. In fact, in most cities today, you'll find at least one neon shop. Currently, I am the only neon shop from Syracuse to Albany, north to Watertown, south to pretty much Scranton, Pennsylvania. So I have customers that come in on a regular basis. They want a neon sign for their windows, for the walls inside their restaurant, inside a man cave. They have an idea. I take their idea and put it on the computer. And once we agree as to what it's going to look like, I make a paper pattern. And what I have in my hand here is a typical pattern of what a neon part might look like. We do everything in reverse. So this is a number 7. And what I would do is lay the glass right between the lines. And that is the beginning of a sign, is when you actually can bend the glass to follow the lines. And this is the pattern we use. There's no jigs typically. There's nothing that we wrap the hot glass around. It's all done by hand. And then what I'll do is put on these small pieces called electrodes. And they will go on the ends of the glass like that. I'll weld them on. And when you think of welding, you think of using metal material to join them. No, what we do here is we simply heat the glass up and the glass fuses together. So one electrode, that's the electrode, goes on one end, and then another electrode, a little different electrode, goes on the other, like so. And if you notice, there's a small opening in this one. And this is where we will evacuate all the air, all the water molecules, anything out of the tube, and then we'll introduce either neon or argon. So we use 2 gases in our industry. Pure neon, actually it's 99.99% pure. It's extremely pure. And the argon that we put in also has the same purity. We don't mix gases typically. We'll use either neon or argon. Argon and neon are naturally found in the atmosphere. There's special companies that will extract the neon right out of the air and compress it into cylinders that we use here in the neon shop. After we put the electrode ends on and then evacuate the air out of the tube, I'll backfill with neon or argon. Once that happens, I'll seal off the very end of this electrode to trap all the neon or the argon in the tube. Once that's there, it's there forever. We'll apply electricity to it and the neon will light. The tube will glow. This tube right here in my hand conceivably can last for 50 years or more and be as bright and as beautiful as it was the day it was made. Most of the glass that we have here is made in the United States. There's some glass that we get that is colored glass that's made in Milan, Italy. There's one city in the world that makes it. They do a great job. It's very expensive, but the colors that it produces are incredible. Glass that's made in Milan is more saturated in color. The tube itself is actually colored glass, or some people might think of it as stained glass, but it's not really stained, but the glass is actually colored. This glass I have in my hand here is clear glass with a powder coating on the inside, similar to fluorescent tube. Come and see me at the shop. See how I do this. It's not as mystical as you might think. We take the glass, we bend it, we fill it full of gas. Come down and see me at Just Neon Sign Company in Utica.